It's a very proud day for us as a family today. I grew up in the East End of London in a very humble family, and this moment, my dream was always to become a professional footballer, play for my country, play for Manchester United, and everything else that has come with that has been incredible. But today, to be honoured by, the most important institutions in the world and one of the most respected institutions in the world. Being an East End boy, it's a very proud day.
Your family have always admired the royal family.
Yeah.
How big a deal is this to you?
It's honestly, it's really, it's quite a difficult question to answer. I've tried to keep my emotion but it's, the monarchy has always been very important in our family. My grandparents, my parents, myself, my kids. The royal family have always played a huge role, and I've always had like a huge respect for our royal family, and especially when I get to travel around the world, because people want to talk to me about our royal family, and that shows how much respect people have. And to be here today to receive a knighthood by His Majesty the King, it's pretty surreal.
Take us to that moment when the sword's landing on the shoulder. That's something very few people experience. What's going through your mind at a point like that?
I was just hoping that I would get it all right, because obviously you get walked through it and told what the protocol is, and then obviously, to see His Majesty the King stood there and receiving me, and being as elegant as he always is and charming as he always is, and it was such a special moment. I think that obviously being told that I had the honour was a very special moment. But I knew today, I've been lucky to have won things in my career and done things and played for my country and captained my country. But without doubt, this is the moment that makes me very proud. I think for a number of reasons, not just obviously my career, not just getting it for the sport, but to get it for the philanthropic work that I do, that's so important to me. And my charity work has always been work that I don't have to do. I do it because I love doing it. I do it because I make a difference. I do it because we make change. And in all honesty, it's extra special to receive a knighthood for not just my sport, but the important work that I do with children.
And given that then, does that rise to the top of the mantelpiece at home, above the Premier League titles and everything else?
I mean, yeah, it's nice to have 6 Premier League titles and obviously a few other medals along the way, but this, without doubt, will be pride of place.
Oh, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Many congratulations to David. Look, firstly, you've seemed hugely emotional about today. Did you cry when you found out that you got it?
I cried. You're making me emotional. I cried when I first found out, and possibly for a few months after it as well. But this week has been really emotional because being back in London and obviously on the lead up to this day, it's been not stressful. I've not been nervous. I've just been emotional. I get that from my mum. I think it's because of the journey. I think it's because, it's such a big moment for our family, and it's so special.
Your family have a great sense of humour. Have they been calling you Sir David at home? Are you insisting on any different sort of ways of being referred to?
I'm not insisting. If they would like to call me Sir Dad or or Sir Son, they can. But no, it's going to take some getting used to, people saying it, but no, it's just a huge honour. It's a huge honour to be here at Windsor Castle. It's a huge honour to receive this from His Majesty the King, and it's all round a very special day for us.
Would you have happily waited any amount of time for this?
Absolutely. I was just asked if I was relieved to get it, or I was proud, and I'm just proud. I'm very proud to have, had such a special honour given to me. I grew up in a very humble background in the East End of London, always wanting to be a professional footballer, and then I'm stood here at Windsor Castle with the most important monarchy in the world and getting a knighthood. So it doesn't get much better.